Well, we know this.
For what looks like to be a CHP pursuit. Stu, what do we know?
Well, we know this started way up off the 15, and they're chasing this expedition with Arizona plates. I don't really know the original one. It looked like it was reckless, possibly involved in an accident. I was reading some of the stuff on the CHP CAD before we actually took off out of Van Nuys, but you can see this vehicle's moving along at a pretty good clip. I'm going to start bringing up some of the information so we can follow along on the ground, but I'm guessing that this vehicle is probably just about maybe in the 90-mile-an-hour mark right now. California Highway Patrol, they're behind it, and they are not giving this thing up. They've been behind it for quite a bit. Let's take a look if we can see what that driver looks like. We literally just got over it, then we went live. You can see some damage there on the side of the vehicle. That probably was part of that collision that they were originally talking about. Appears to be possibly a female driving that vehicle, and you see some of that damage right there. The interesting part is that it is Arizona plates. This vehicle has basically made its way from the 15 over to the 91 and has been staying on the 91 ever since. You can see those lane changes, high speeds. Look at that, almost triple digits. But the lane changes, that's what's really bothering me. And of course, we just made our way onto the southbound 5 freeway. This is going to be, are we doing south? We're doing north, aren't we? This says south 5, but I think we're going northbound. I'm looking out the window. But you can see it right there. Right now, not a lot of traffic this Friday afternoon. That vehicle did do a good choice as far as traffic goes. California Highway Patrol, number of vehicles behind it. But they will be passing through many a different jurisdiction, especially if this keeps going. So those CHP vehicles, they're going to start switching out eventually. And of course, they have the California Highway Patrol helicopter above it as well. And again, you can see these high speeds as it's continuing on that 5 freeway.
Ooh, clocking 114, 113 miles per hour right now. I know the information right now, Stu, is preliminary. We do have some information that has come in that maybe the original want was a hit and run at Barstow and Ranchero. So that may be what started all this, a possible hit and run. And then I guess this suspect took off, and here we are. Apparently CHP pursuing this, again, this white Ford Expedition. There is some damage on the driver's side, driver's side door. There you see the damage right there, the black skid marks along the side of that vehicle. Again, we don't know, but some information coming in that could be possible hit and run, which started all this. And right now you say this driver driving very, very fast on the northbound 5 freeway.
Northbound 5 freeway, and you can see it right there. It's going through Rosecrans, so right now we're in the Norwalk Downey area. You know, these type of high speeds, and now you can see it in the emergency lane. When they do this, I always get a little bit, do that, oh my goodness, what's going on? But then I also get a little kind of happy because I think to myself, there's a lot of debris out there in those emergency lanes. Maybe they're going to pick up a nail, something that's going to puncture one of those tires and maybe bring it to an end peacefully and slowly. But look at this, 103 miles an hour passing vehicles in that emergency lane, like the emergency lane in that carpool lane, almost like they're standing still. That traffic really starting to build. This is going to get very worrisome as we get closer and closer to the downtown Los Angeles area. A lot of traffic out there. These high speeds, they cannot continue as that lane is going to be going away here shortly. And you know, it's all over a hit and run with a minor, just a little bit of paint swap, maybe some damage to the running board. You got to wonder what else is going on, why this person is running and so erratically with this you know, intent to just not talk to law enforcement. Law enforcement, by the way, still behind it. California Highway Patrol, they're in the lead. They have a helicopter above it. That helicopter making calls to the guys on the ground as they might not be doing this type of dangerous driving. I'm going to stay a little bit wider. I won't lose the car, but you can see them. They're actually right there.